one of the positive things that the government has implemented as it relates to the H-1B program is the H-1B founder rule, which I think benefits foreign founders in the US here greatly. And so that particular rule said if you are an H-1B founder, someone who owns a company in the US or want to start your business in the US, you have your startup and you own more than 50% of that company, we will consider you to be a founder and you can apply under the H-1B founder category. We will grant you 18 months initially instead of 3 years. As a startup founder, when you think about your company, what does my company need to allow it to be eligible to sponsor me for the H-1B? The first thing is, of course, you need to form your company. You need to apply to do business in the state where you are going to have your headquarters. You need to have an office. Previously, the past few years, starting with COVID and because of COVID, a commercial office was not something that is required due to the COVID situation. And so USCIS was a little bit lenient and flexible with that. But now they're starting to become more strict. They're looking at filings and they're questioning where's the offices. They're doing site visits. They're trying to pretty much look at every special regulatory criterion related to the H-1B and making sure that that company is compliant with it. So I would say you do need to have some kind of commercial office location. A WeWork would work, a sublease. If you have a friend that already has an office, commercial office, you can do a sublease with them. And of course, you need to have what we call a minimal viable product related to your business, to your company. It cannot just be an idea. It needs to have a little bit more, not too much. You don't need your product to be commercialized, but enough of a prototype or something, some activity related to what you're building to allow you to have a good narrative for your H-1B cap petition, right? And then, of course, having some money in the bank to show the government that you can pay yourself is also important. You don't need to raise millions, but you need to have a little bit of money in the company bank account to allow you to tell the government, yes, my company is set up properly to sponsor me for the H-1B cap.